Alright, what's up YouTube? Counterpunch Boxing here. Okay, check it out. I got all kinds of good stuff for you. And I'll make it quick. You know, I'm trying to tighten up my videos. But just a quick update for you guys. Okay, I'm sure you saw the video that we might be shutting down, and it's very possible, true, we might be shutting down. We had big plans, man. I had a custom intro made, an outro. We bought editing software, new equipment. You know, we're getting our press credentials for Canelo Golovkin, podcast, website. I mean, all kinds of great things coming up. So hopefully the channel will make it, but we will see. So moving on. Okay, this puzzled look you see on Oscar's face. A reporter asked him, you know, well, he's at some kind of Golden Boy event. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious, but you know, they said, well, you know, who's fighting tonight from Golden Boy? And he has no idea. He's like, I don't know. And then he starts going on about how, you know, but whoever it is, you know, we really support them, and they're going to go far, and you know, they really picked the right promotion team, that we really get behind our guys, and he doesn't have a fucking clue. And then you have this beautiful girl here and this creepy guy behind her looking at her ass. So, you know, interesting. But the reason I'm showing you a picture of Oscar De La Hoya, he was asked, okay, I put out another video, what venue? Okay, now it's down to, I'm talking about the Gennady Golovkin fight, okay? Now it's down to Cowboy Stadium and the MGM Grand Las Vegas. So, but he said in other interviews that they're kind of leaning towards Cowboy Stadiums. Now, look, if they have it in Dallas, I'm all over that like white on rice. I'm telling you, I live close to Dallas, so if they have it there, then you guys are going to get a lot of great coverage out of the channel. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting, you know, because I kind of thought Cowboy Stadium was just out of the talk, out of the mix. But he said it's like 50-50, and he said, well, you know what, I'll have an answer by the end of the week. So I liked hearing that out of Oscar. Then he said that they asked him, you know, about the pay-per-view numbers, and he's expecting it to break 1 million. So, I mean, these guys are just raking in the money. Okay, Earl Spence. Okay, look, today, you know, the title, okay, you know, Spence Brook update, whatever. And look, you know, a lot of these videos I do, they don't get a lot of views on Spence and Brook. There's not just a big demand out there for it, at least not yet. I think the closer we get to fight night, which is right around the corner, you know, the better they'll do. But they asked him about, you know, the size of Kell Brook, and he's like, he's looking big as fuck. That's exactly what Earl Spence said. He's like, damn, he's looking big. Now, they said, well, what if he comes in overweight? And he said, I'll give him 2 pounds. He said, I'll give him 2 pounds. He said, he can come into 149. And they said, well, you know, why would you do that? And he said, because I want that check. You know, I want that check, because if he comes in overweight, we all know what happens. They got to shell out some money. Then Brook will have to give him, you know, 20, 30, 40 grand, whatever it is. You know, I mean, I've heard, you know, I mean, look at Canelo Chavez, $1 million a pound. So he's like, you know, so what? He comes in a couple of pounds heavy. He's got to pay me, and the fight goes on. You know, he's basically saying, well, he's going to come in heavy any damn way. You know, so he's like, we know Brook is going to balloon up. That's why Spence has been, you know, sparring guys like Charlo. Here's Brook, and I'm not going to talk too much about it. You know, the tragic event that took place over there in the UK. You know, some fucking just maniac went over there and blew up a bunch of kids, you know. So like I said, I'm not going to get into it on the channel, but hopefully they find that guy and he gets what's coming to him. But here's Brook, you know, paying tribute to the tragedy that took place over there. And they talked about, you know, they said, you know, would the terrorist attack, would that interfere with the fight? And you know, it was a legit concern, I think. But obviously it didn't, because, I mean, right now they're on high alert over there. You know, they have, you know, we have different codes, code red, code this, code. I don't know where you guys are at or where you're listening from, but right now they're on, like, I think it was imminent. They're on imminent attack, meaning another attack is imminent. So paying tribute there. You know, he says a quick little prayer. boom, gets up in the ring, yells at the crowd. He's looking great, and I wanted to show you guys, this is today, okay? This is, let's see, it's about 11 p.m. my time here in South Texas. So this was today. This is hours ago. So I wanted to show you guys, you know, what Brook is looking like, and you know, he looks good. Now, how is he going to make 147 pounds? I don't know. I mean, he's got to be underneath that shirt. He better be really trim and really cut, because I mean, he's looking kind of like he looked like before the Golovkin fight. You know, he's looking like a middleweight. I mean, you can see his legs. I mean, you know, look, compared to the pictures I showed you guys about a week ago, he's looking a lot bigger. You know, so it's a possibility. It is a possibility that he might come in heavy. And you know, I'm not saying he will, but don't be surprised if Brook comes in, you know, a little heavy fight night, because to me, he's just looking big and bulky. You know, maybe they said to hell with the weight, you know, we're going to come in at, you know, 2, maybe 3 pounds over and, you know, pay the fine and move on, you know, just get on with it. But, you know, I think if they do that, it's really going to take away from the win, because, look, I'm telling you guys now, man, Spence, I like him. I plan on getting down to his gym real soon, but I mean, he's in for a rude awakening. I think Brook is going to tear him apart. I think there's levels to this shit, and he's going to learn that fight night. I really do. I mean, I think Brook is Spence. He's a great talent, and he's going to go far. Even with a loss, he's going to go far. Now, Dominic Ingold, Brook's coach, the man in the black right there, he said if Brook loses, he won't even be able to show his face in Sheffield. I mean, you have to imagine the pressure right now that Brook is under. He's in his hometown. I mean, he's a hometown hero. You know, all these people coming out to support him. If you got an upcoming guy coming from America in your own backyard and he beats you, ooh, that's not going to be good. It's not going to be good, counterpunch. I'm telling you, Dominic Ingold, Brook won't be able to show his face around Sheffield if he loses Saturday. So, wow. I mean, that, you know, again, that's a lot of pressure right there. So we'll see. But yeah, just a quick video, nothing special. You know, I wanted to kind of give you guys an update on the venue, the Gennady Golovkin Canelo. Like I said, it's looking like, but you know, this is boxing, man. Anything can happen. It's looking like Cowboy Stadium, but it might be. I'm kind of thinking it'll be Vegas. I mean, that's what they do. It's like they make you think one thing and they do another. You know, basically, you know, the guy said, well, you know, what will be the deciding factor? What'll make you pick Vegas over Dallas? And he said money. He said, what's the name of that movie? Show me the money. You know, so whoever puts out the most money. And I don't know if you guys know, but the venues, they take part in the promotion. Okay, when they put a bid in to promote the fight, they talk to like Oscar De La Hoya, the promoter, or whoever it may be, Goosing, K2, Rock Nation, Top Rank, whoever. And if they, you know, if they volunteer, I guess is the correct word, you know, to help promote the fight, then that's typically who they go with whenever it's close like this. And I would think, you know, I mean, but I mean, come on, I mean, that's like two bulls in a headlock right now. You know, like they got their, you know, their heads are locked between MGM Grand and Dallas. I mean, you know, both of them have endless money, endless support. You know, both are, you know, heavyweights in the game. So I think it'll go either way. Like I said, I won't be surprised with either, but I'm hoping for Dallas. I really am, you know, to be honest, because I mean, look, and you know, Oscar De La Hoya, he said he wanted it to be a huge like stadium type fight. Well, there you go. I mean, it'll hold over 100,000 people. So I'm hoping for it. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like I said, Brook's looking good. I put out a video not long ago. He was looking thin, looking slow. But I will say this, when they're hitting the mitts right here, you know, I do see, and you know, I know it's just casual mitt work or whatever, but I did see a little bit of, I don't know, just, like he's getting a little sloppy, I guess, you know, and I don't like, and you know, another thing I don't like how Ingold, he holds a pad way up high, so whenever Brook like throws a jab or a double jab, he's like almost like shooting his jab up in the air, you know, so I never really liked when you know, you have a taller guy working the mitts, because it's not really accurate, you know, because Brook is going to be punching forward and even down, you know, so, but we'll see. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. You know, leave your comments below. Who are you picking? I'm sold. Okay, I'm officially sold. I'm going with Brook. I think he looks great. And, you know, I'm going to stand by. I'm going to stick by my guns. And look, if I'm wrong and Spence, you know, if he pulls off an upset, although Brook is the underdog according to the odds, but if he pulls off the upset, then, you know, hey, I'll give him all the props in the world. But, yeah, leave your comment below. What do you think? How does Brook look? Who do you have winning? You know, where do you want to see Gennady Golovkin Canelo? And, you know, what do you think about Spence saying he looks big as fuck?